Boya! 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 Good morning! Ja, boya! Goodness! Oi, Prodigy art! Ooh! How you doing, bro? God, is that warm. Holy moly, it's like making a fire. Bruh. How you doing, Prodigy art, my man? Doing great, thanks for asking. I'm always impressed, you know. You're like some of my oldest friends that you like haven't met in a while, and they just are exactly the same as you left them. Like you didn't talk to them in years. You talk to them again, they are exactly the same. They're not mad that you didn't talk. They're not mad that you didn't call them or anything like that. They're just exactly the same as before. Like you met them yesterday. So I'm always impressed that after you have done an entire mech port for the Celeste clone, you're not even in the slightest mad.
Check. Mixed review? Check. Doesn't work on AMD? Check. Unbalanced game? Check. UI bugs?
Excuse me.
Check. Yapping all day? Check.
Yes, my brothers, today...
Hi.
Today we are going to be adding in leaderboards. The best performing hero will be number 1. The second best performing hero in terms of damage will be number 2. And we will use a damage together with kills to come up with a number 1 spot. I don't think solely the damage should be the number 1 priority, but also how many kills there are. Today, new Tangy. No, we don't make a new Tangy today. We're going to add leaderboards to the game today. William Luong on YouTube. Hello there, sir. Hope you're doing good.
Hello.
Good morning, bro. Not at all love the stream. Oh, my bad. That is awesome to hear, bro. I appreciate it. My bad. Yeah, so I designed the level a little bit. We have another new level. Well, it's not entirely new. We have seen this level before. I redesigned it a little bit. I added in a bit more foliage than in the other level. And so I think it looks kind of nice. I gotta be honest here. I think it looks okay. Hello, G-God Life, my man, good morning.
Make a good game and don't.
And Mr. Real Superco, good morning. Cakes the arrow. Spanning too far back, or am I crazy? When he's firing downwards, maybe I see it wrong. Let the archer fire downwards. I want to see. I mean, I can do that. No, the reason why that is, I'll make it slow. Watch what happens. Wait. You see that? This is some sort of trail that I draw on the arrow that has nothing to do with the actual arrow. The trail appears on top of the arrow and makes it seem like that. It's a terrible way of doing a trail. Yeah, it's an effect. I need to make that effect smarter, but yeah, I haven't done that yet because it's not gameplay, it's just visuals. The best kind of TD are the ones where you are a maze. Where you're in a maze, yeah? So basically what you're saying is that this is not a maze, and I should try to make a game where you can maze. Or you mean where you can maze? Yeah, so that's preference, right? Because in Bloons you can't maze, but it's still an amazing tower defense game. It's actually the best tower defense game in the world. So it is a preference. For you that might be true, for others that might not be true. But I like the idea of mazing as well. I like that a lot, yeah. Okay, I wanted to... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just do this early because I'm pretty sure there will be some people that watch the VOD. I want to address something that is kind of weird for people that haven't watched the stream in a while. Talk about that. And also ask the users who know. Ask these specific users. Why? Essentially, what has become quite prevalent on the stream is that there are some people who are exclusively negative every single message they type is a negative message that goes completely against what the topic is, what we're talking about, and it's entirely negative towards, let's say, me. And these users, like, it's not the first time that I've got asked this, and also privately, not only on stream, but they actually ask me if I'm okay, if I'm fine. And I think, number one, first and foremost, I want to say that we do a lot of bantering in chat, but also... Oh, danke. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Nice. I don't mean to be negative. Not you. A user, no, that's absolutely not. What I'm talking about is are crazy, toxic, negative messages that have nothing to do with what you just said. You just said that you like tower defense games more where you can build a maze. That's just your personal preference. That goes nothing against what I'm doing or what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with that. But no, like, my point is that there are some users here who are really negative, and I feel like it's totally unwarranted. And while it is bantering a lot of the time, it comes off to some people as being very hostile, actually. And so I would like to ask of these people to just dial it down a little bit if you can, because I also feel like that it's not really adding anything to any discussion we're doing or we're having. Because at some point it's just negativity, that's all it is. It's not adding to a discussion, it's not even making it funny. It's basically just turning it negative. I'm not gonna say any names because I don't like that. We're not doing that. Toxic streamer, toxic chatters, but when I'm talking, usually it's not toxic, bite you. I react to toxicity. But I don't start toxicity, if that makes sense. If someone is being an asshole to me, then I'm just gonna be an asshole back. Right? It's just, I mean, I feel like that's normal. Set of the web emote. No, it's basically that I have noticed this too, that it's just anything I do is bad, essentially. And so I don't mind, right? I can see beyond that. For me, it doesn't matter. But for some viewers, they just ask, well, are you okay? Is everything okay? Why is that, right? And I feel like I still want to banter with you guys. We want to have a good time. But it's sometimes it's just negative. It's like it doesn't even have any value. It's just rage bait negativity. No, like, I do time people out when it gets annoying, of course, right? But it would be cooler if we could just have a conversation together. Just call out Aizen already? Yeah, Aizen is the worst. It's live. Fuck rage bait. Cakez, bro, remember the day when Necropolis ID made some graphics for you? He types one emote in chat, did you call him out and ban him? No, that's I feel like you're, that's another, I feel like that's another misinterpretation of the situation. Longer timeouts. I don't know why I banned Necropolis, but if I banned Necropolis for an emote, then it's probably because it was in a negative way. And also, it makes it difficult when there's so many negative messages, especially by the same people, and he has been typing a lot of negative messages as well in the past. It's very difficult to separate the two, if that makes sense. So, is this negative or is this just fun? Are you making just fun? Like, it's always, I guess, bantering, right? But it's really difficult to then see the difference. You know, when one side is always, let's say, negative, and then one time they type something positive, then it's really difficult to see the flip there when it's not obvious. So I might make mistakes too, of course. Cakez feeds the banter, I think, not the negativity per se. Kinda, but sometimes it's just negative. True, I did a mute emote because I couldn't take the screaming anymore, but I guess he understood it wrong, I get it. No, so you know that when people say that I'm muted and they do the mute emote, then I have banned people for that in the past because they're trying to make me look if I'm muted or not. Like, you know that, right? Yeah, so that's what it was. See, it was like an entirely different situation. For me, the negative is always supposed to be banter, otherwise I would not hang out here. Yeah, I know. But sometimes it's just unwarranted. It's just, I don't know. It comes off as hostile, especially to people that don't watch regularly. Yeah, Genussnymphic is muted, right? Unrelated, I sent you a message about your email business inquiries, sending... Yeah, Bobby Banjo, I saw your message on Twitch. I couldn't respond to you. The message kept disappearing. And I don't know if you have sent me a message on Discord. I might have to look here. No, you have not sent me a message on Discord. I cannot type back to you on Twitch. The message just disappears. I tried to tell you what it is, but I'll show you how you can find my email, then you can just do it yourself. Because I don't know. I didn't do Discord. Yeah, you can do Discord, or you can just go to my YouTube channel. And then you click here in the description. And I don't have it here. Okay, so I'm stupid. Okay, I need to put it here. It's good that I don't have it here yet. I need to write that down though. Because if I did, then it would be the wrong email. I want to have like a business email. I already checked that. Yeah, it was my fault. I thought I had it here actually. So I'll put it as a to-do. I'll put it up as a to-do. Actually, I'll put it up on my phone. Give me a sec. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to quickly talk about this. Don't make a big deal about it. Just know that when you guys are overly negative, some viewers who have never been here or who are not here for a long time, they might get it, take it the wrong way or don't understand it. And also, you guys know that sometimes you're going a little bit over the board, right? You're just trying to shitstorm sometimes, which, you know, I know I get baited. I understand. It's funny. I totally see it. Good evening, Neat Games. Oh man, how you doing, man? Good morning. Well, good evening, I guess, for you, bro. Thanks for joining. Let me type it down. So basically, email, business. Yeah, sorry about that. I tried to type you back on Twitch. I guess you have some option enabled that no one can write you on Twitch, bro. So you might have to turn that on or off. Don't know. This might be a setting on Twitch. Business email. And I know what I... And then YouTube. So let me put a reminder here. I'll do that in the evening today at 9 PM. It's really cool. I've been using my calendar and like a bunch of triggers to figure out, to do like the to-do list. It's very nice. Let me turn that on as well. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Cakez, I need to be honest. I try to be non-negative, but you 100% ignore all my positive messages. You only read me when I say something bad. I don't believe that. I'll pull you up right now and ban you if you're wrong. Not permanently, but time you out. Because I remember what messages I read. Primes, viewers, or devs, you could compare, promote your stream there. I don't think you get many actual customers from there, but you know better. I didn't read this message. I did not read this message. Will you fix the pebbles? I think I read that message and I answered you. And I said that it's not important. And then I read that, but I didn't read it out. But I remember reading this yesterday. You said that you removed the green outline from the trees, which I didn't, by the way. And you said that it's very nice. I did not do that, actually. I didn't remove a green outline from the trees. Happy Friday. I didn't read that yet because I was typing on my phone, but yeah. So I read most of your messages. You just didn't type that many. I don't know. $999 messages, mod only 5 actions means he's wholesome. Yeah, only 5 actions means he's actually wholesome, yeah. You can hardcode IDs for the maps you generate, right? You're talking about that, you're talking all that shit because of mods and I doubt you will provide a server/platform to share mods. You will use Steam's, right? So why not use Steam ID? Actually smart. Shintai, my man, thank you so much for the support. Let me unpause notifications. I'm sorry.
Cakez got 0 res, and that demo is never dropping?
Am I so out of touch? No.
Shintai84 is gifting 5 sub to the community.
Oh man, I appreciate the support. Sorry for not having a notification. I appreciate the support, bro. Thank you so much for the support, bro. I'm not a baser, and I don't know what you mean by 8 out of 10. 8 from 10 of your reacts are hit pieces. I don't know what that means either. Anyways, hello sir, hello Christopher, my man. Good morning, good day, Mr. Das Razor. Okay, guys. Anyways, yeah. When I'm just doing something and there are negative messages in the chat, you call me a rage baiter. Okay, bro, that's fine. Now, what we're gonna do today is leaderboards, but not online. Don't mistake that. We will do leaderboards probably next week. It depends, because for leaderboards to be there, we need to have a level that is endless that you can run, and you will 100% not win that level. We don't have that yet, so we need to implement that first. What I want to implement today is when you win the level. When you win. So basically we win this right now. The performance of the tangerines is stored, and the number 1 tangerine is displayed like this. We have the first one, the second one, the third one, and then the rest ones are gray in a way. So we have gold, silver, and bronze, and then the rest of them are iron or something like that. Yesterday React video, these people are so stupid. I see what... I see, I was right there. I was right there, so stupid. The reason why I said that is because people called me a dumbass for saying something, and then they kept making fun of me in chat, kept saying that I'm bad, that I don't know what I'm talking about. And you think that I'm just gonna let that slide, and then when I'm proven right, I'm not gonna talk back to that and say, see, you guys are stupid, I'm right. You think I'm a pussy? Of course I would do that. Huh? You were talking about the video, people in the video? First and foremost, you know, the problem is that I forgot which video we watched yesterday. So I need to remember that first. What did we watch? I have too much on my plate, bro. I forget these things, okay? It is how it is. With all due respect, you're also fairly negative yourself, like calling that marketing guy a stupid idiot. I never said that he was a stupid idiot. So Kevathiel, I'm gonna permanently ban you from my channel if I find out that in the VOD of the marketing guy, I never called him a stupid idiot, because you just made it up yourself. You did? I called the marketing guy a stupid idiot. No, I said he's probably... Yeah, when he did the math wrong in the bump. Oh my god, that was a joke. Oh my god, that was a joke then. Do you not understand the difference? Holy shit. You mean I actually called him a joke? Okay, I'm gonna ban this guy. He totally is trying to rage bait, because you guys can tell the difference between a joke and being actually mean. Holy moly. Like, I don't have time for this. I actually don't have time for this. Holy moly. It's insane, man. Oh my god. The WebAssembly comparison. Rico also joking. Yesterday I pointed out a bug and I ended up getting banned because it didn't matter, bro. Okay, mod Rico. You are me, Rico, bro. Gamble Mamble on YouTube. Cakez on fire today. I hope I'm not... is the Prime plus Casey video on the list for a React? Prime plus Casey video. How long is it, Shintai? Just work on the game, Cakez. Ignore the haters. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make something I do alter the meaning of it, and then use it at something that I do to promote their hate. So to justify their hate or to justify what they are doing. That's what I feel like they're doing. Yeah. Because, like, these are different things. It's the line between funny and not funny. Bro, that's reflecting? No. No. They're nitpicking and gaslighting. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I know. To be fair, no one expects the German to make a joke. Ah, okay, bro. Yeah. Okay, my brother. I see. Cakes vegan in chat. I see. See? That is true. Okay. Agreed. Anyways, listen. You can disagree with me. Totally fine. I have a different viewpoint. I don't agree with that fact. I'm gonna rewatch the video, but I'm pretty sure I said it as a joke. And it probably did come off as a joke. I don't want to look at it right now because I will be wasting my time. And it is a much different story when there's actually... It is different, essentially. It's not a fact, bro. It is not a fact. When you're making a joke, that something else is being negative, bro. And you know that. You know that. So yeah, anyways, let's move on here. Oh, we got an item. What do we get? Why is it so fast? Because it never reset, did it? No, that shouldn't be the case. It's got to be consume. Maybe because I clicked it multiple times, it's always fast. Maybe that's the reason. Let me check here. Oh, by the way, thank you guys for telling me about the YouTube UTM. What is it? What's it called? UTM Analytics links. I have updated my links in YouTube for the first, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 videos that have the most amount of views. And from yesterday to today, yesterday evening to now, and I don't know how accurate the data is, because it might be a couple of hours behind, I don't know. I have already gotten 17 visits. So YouTube will most likely be the #1 driving factor in visits on my store page, actually. It's crazy. I didn't know that. And I think the visits come all the time when I do like normal reaction videos or normal videos. They don't come from shorts. So for example, I have stopped uploading normal videos because I had to work, and I think the visits, the tracked visits have gone down because of that. And so I'm gonna have to test a bit more, but thank you guys very much for the UTM links. That is making it very easy to see where the traffic comes from, at least from, let's say, advertising, let's say Twitch and YouTube. But also, I will have you know that that is only about and less than a quarter of my actual wish lists that I got over 2 weeks. So less than a quarter is from YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, and the rest must be from Steam. So I'm still getting more than 3/4 out of wish lists. They come from Steam natural traction. So even with me being quite active, you can say that, right? So like there are other game developers who are more active, they have more traction, but I would say I'm fairly active. With all of that work put in, the outcome versus Steam itself is still less. And so that shows me that Steam is really good in promoting my game, it looks like. Because it leads to a lot of wish lists. Because where would the wish lists come from? Other than either someone clicks on the link on my YouTube, then they wish lists, or they find the game through Steam. What other option is there? How many people actually go to Google, then type the link in there, type Tangy TD in there, and then click on Tangy TD? Not that many, right? They find it through Steam. There's just got to be. I just wishlisted it. That's awesome. Tracking sources is really insightful, yeah. To the Steam page, oh wow, yeah, 17 visits to the Steam page from yesterday's evening to today morning. So I call that a W. Seems to be quite nice. Hello, Pyafire. Good day to you too. How you doing? Good. Hope you're doing good. Sorry. Is Rico banned? No, Rico's not banned. YouTube is good for discoverability. Yeah, is it though? I just wishlisted. I mean, I did it through Steam because I didn't see any links before. So I just looked it up on Steam. Yeah, okay. I would do that. You would Google it. Yeah, I guess you would. Many people do, actually. Yeah. Not answering and I will be toxic for the stream? What do you mean not answering? What do you mean not answering? Huh? What am I not answering? I just answered you. I don't understand. I've stalled out after 30 wishlists, after 2 weeks of the main page being up. But I don't have any social media for it. If you're stalling on 30 wishlists, then your game sucks. Because people that find it don't engage with it and don't wishlist it. You need to change something on your Steam page. Very likely. A good game that is promoted on Steam will generate wishlists on its own. Yeah, sorry to say that so bluntly, but that's what it is. There's got to be something wrong with it. If you want, we can take a look at it. And maybe we can figure it out together. But that's just how Steam works. Steam is promoting your game. You can look at the analytics. I can't show you because I'm not allowed to. But Steam sends out impressions to people. Nothing cakes. We are on good ground. Yeah, okay, okay. Mine also stalled on wishlists. Really, it did? Who am I? Don't you gain any wishlists per week? Nothing. What about sales? You still getting sales? How's that going? I saw that your game definitely slowed down in terms of reviews. It was like 90 something before, and over the last couple of months, I think it gained like 10 reviews, maybe not even. I want to see your Steam page. Yeah, why not? Why not? Sure. Or maybe we'll do it later. I don't know. You can do it later. Oh yeah, Yova wrote me yesterday. I'm such a dumbass. I need to unmark that again. So don't forget. Stopping Santa, be harsh. Has that, but Banjo, that has nothing to do with why you wanted my email, right? Correct. Let's get this. I need to quickly fix something in code and then we'll move on. Give me a sec. I was gonna send you a key for it. I see. Oh, you can still send me a key for it for sure. We'll see when I play it, because I have like 3-4 other games that I want to play. And Gothic 1 remake game as well. In-game chest. And they have also sent me keys. I've how do you say that? I've had to... How do you say that? I have... It's called chest drops. Give me a sec. I have had to make them wait, or let them wait, whatever that's called. For every chest drop, upgrade, date, and draw chest. Consume key pressed. So this is basically consume. Just pressed. Action. Primary. So then... I mean, we can look at the store page now. But I feel like it would be better if I look at the store page together when playing the game. Sure. You were getting wishlists at Christmas and it stopped at summer? Were you getting wishlists at Christmas? Yeah, I mean, that's a valid point, actually. Good morning, Zutiot on YouTube. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, man. My game gets around 100 wishlists right now. But it's not done yet, and I didn't put any effort into the Steam page as well. Well, Nicholas, do you mean 100 wishlists a day? You mean 100 wishlists a day? There's no way. Bro. Okay, so that's just pressed. So then why? Give me a second. In-game chest. No. In-game chest open. I want to figure out why this is I want to figure out Why it speeds up the animation? Because it's got to be consumed. But still, even then, why is this happening? Because it shouldn't happen. Well, maybe... No. We just had consume. Well, we'll see. I need a new chest though. So let's restart here. And only use these guys. Cakez, pro tip. Most of the impressions come from a bundle that my game is in, which... with games from other developers. So reach out to other people on Steam. No, we talked about this yesterday. I think... that... I mean, bundle means that your game is selling already or something? I don't think that will help me a lot. Like, maybe it will, but I'd rather just improve the game in a way where it can stand on its own. Your game is published. Yeah, so my game is not. So can I even put my game into a bundle that is not published yet? If that makes sense? How would that even work? Okay, they're getting levels. That's nice. So also, we talked about this 2 days ago, where the person who made Terminus, the zombie survival game, that is much like Project Zomboid, he did a bundle and he saw that his growth increased a lot, but the perception, the public perception about the game dropped because people didn't like that he put it in a bundle, which means that they spent more money for the game than the other people that got it in the bundle. So you will enrage your audience, but you gain growth. So yeah, what you're describing seems to be true, seems to still hold true if you're getting more wish lists than before or more sales than before. So your game's growing, you're getting more followers on your list as well. But it seems like... it's also very good for growth. Like, it shows your game to more eyes, and then having more eyes on the game seems to be very good for the game. Cakez is in a really good mood today. Actually, I think I am, yeah? Because we're making good progress. I just need a chest. I've gotten 200 wish lists in 2 months from YouTube Shorts. I guess that's good, Neat Games. Okay, so here we have it. Let's see, why does it... Wait, now it doesn't do that. Cool, man, look! I find items for the ranger now! Oi, crossbow! Uh-oh. Oh, I see, we just pressed, but it doesn't matter because it resets it. Eh? Why can I not choose an item? Honey? What? Hä? Nani? Animate the gambling bar. Why can I not see that? Doesn't make any sense. Display choice. If display choice. What's going on here? Why is it not clicking? Oh, I see why. Oh, this is so stupid, man. The reason why it doesn't work, guys, is because this is... this is annoying. This is consuming the primary key. Okay, so basically... do we have the animation time? We don't. If the animation... that sucks. So basically this needs to be just pressed. We can't consume it. Because then otherwise we can't do the button. Oh, that sucks. Quote from the video. Are you stupid? Is this guy not able to read data? You dumb? I was talking to chat. I'm actually getting mad at this guy. Don't people understand numbers? Sorry, I'm kinda hate reading this. What was I? I was reading it. I see what you mean. I think I'll watch the video again. Okay. Seekly, thank you very much for following. You read the article and disagreed with him. The idea of something only being successful if it can stand on its own is understandable, but avoiding support altogether will only hold you back. No, Medusa T, that's totally okay. So like, I don't think you understand my point here. My point is not that I don't want support. My point is that something like a bundle doesn't apply to me yet. And also, right now I'm focusing on making my game better. If I add a bundle to it, then I just get more eyes, aka I get more wish lists. But does that mean the game got better? I don't know. Right now I have a baseline of the game. I get, let's say, a wish list a day. If I make my game better and now I get 2 wish lists a day, I know that it's because the game's better. And then I'm not averse to spread out and ask for help. Like, I'm gonna email a lot of YouTubers, a lot of streamers, they want to play the game or not. I will do all of that, but before I do that and spread out and try out all of these different things, I want to make sure that I get, what is it called? I want to make sure that I make the game as good as possible. You banned me for punching out is also toxic. Okay, I apologize, bro. It's fine. I guess I have less of a fuse. My fuse is shorter with people that constantly point out, that constantly try to be contrarian to what I do. So you could have been on the receiving end for that. Hello Cakez, hello Cherries, mama, good morning. So anyways, I will look at the video again. I think you're right there, and then I'll apologize to you if you're right, okay? I think you are right, and so I might have to apologize, which I will. I'm not averse to that at all. And maybe I went a little bit overboard with that, and I was mad, but I apologized immediately afterwards when I said, I'm sorry, but I'm hate reading this. So I noticed that I was overly negative, but I immediately apologized, which for me makes it not okay, but at least I saw my mistake at the moment I did it. Because you can get heated in a moment, right? So I don't know. More girl marketing? What is girl marketing, Redneck, on YouTube? I don't know what that means. Hello there, peoples on YouTube and on Twitch! Thank you very much for following, bro! Nice first message, hello! Anyways, so I feel like this is an example of me being toxic, but at the same time also apologizing for doing so. So is that really then an example of being toxic? I don't know. Maybe, yes. You can agree, you know? I think Yvonne's game is been there, won that, isn't it? Yeah, but oh my god, see, that's the same thing. Sometimes a sorry is just for fun, but sometimes they actually mean the sorry. And you should be able, like a normal person, should be able to tell the difference, right? Right, my brothers? Can you tell the difference when someone says sorry and sorry? I feel like you should. Okay, let's see. So, what if we do this? It's just gonna show this, right? Okay, wait. So what if we do this? Yeah, it's fast now. Why? It's supposed to consume it. Why is it fast? You see this, guys? Let me see here. So I click on this and it's fast. Why? Because I consumed the left click. Shouldn't be happening. How will you monetize your game? I mean, I sell the game on Steam. That was just one example. You also called it AAA retarded often. I never apologized. I called AAA retarded often. You would have to show me an example. But if it's about a game and I don't like a mechanic in the game, then I think it's dumb. Then yeah, of course. Because a AAA company is a company, not a person. I'm not attacking a person directly, I'm attacking a company. Which I think is a massive difference. And you can disagree, but having a discussion about this is just pointless. Because that's your opinion and that's mine, that won't change. Why TD? Because I like TDs, man. Yeah, I will not apologize for calling a company dumb. Of course not, no, why? Why are you wasting time for a genre that is already dead as fuck? Cause I love TD games, my brother. I wanna bathe in them. I want to make the best defense that ever was. Can I share the link in chat, Cakez? Yes, you can. Of course you can, bro. Like, I never, like... The only time when I actually banned someone for promoting his work is when he lied to me. Or when he literally came in chat, first message, join this, look at this. Of course, that's like self-promotion. That never flies good with anyone. And that is disrespectful, but you've been here for a long time. So why does that work now? There's something wrong going on here. And I'll figure this out. So now it's fast. Why? I mean, I click this, then I load. Then I click here, and it's fast. No, it's not fast. This time it's not, but I made it fast, then I clicked, then I load. It's fast now, but I clicked, so it should be fine. It's fast again though. So I clicked, and I load. And then I click, and it's slow again. Huh? Okay, so I click now, I load, and this time it should be fast. Why is it fast? Let's see. Because I didn't click again. Here. Don't tell me it didn't press. I did not press. I clicked on the chest, and clicking on the chest consumes the primary button. You stupid? Okay, wait. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Click, load. Click has disappeared. It's fast again. Okay, load. It's fast again. Okay, load. We'll figure this out. So then, wow, the game looks great now. Thank you, man. Thank you. Wait, what if we click on it again? It didn't consume. But that's too long ago. No way. Take some TD advice, Cakez. Give me a second. I currently need to use 100% of my brain to figure out where to jump next. We just pressed. We pushed the modal. I just pressed that I consumed it. How? So listen, I click on this. I just pressed it. What do I call here? Keys. Consume. Key code. Okay, wait. Input. Keys. On key. Left. Mouse. Is down. Just pressed. True. Oh wait, just pressed. What am I looking at here? Excuse me, sorry. Half transition count. 0. Consume, key press this frame. Key press this frame. What does it look like? The down half transition count is 1 or greater than 0. So now just pressed, consume, it never, okay. We push the modal. No, I forgot the breakpoint. Oh, I removed the breakpoint here. Damn it. Okay, so one more time. F9. F9. So what happens first? This happens first, and then Y is just pressed action primary. Still possible. I want to see that. Why? The key. If you have a half transition count of 1, you suck. Okay, wait, it just looks at just pressed. Oh my god, it just looks at just pressed, and consuming it doesn't remove the just pressed. I see. Okay, I found a bug. Wow, I had a bug in the game. Consume. Key pressed. Consume key pressed. If key pressed this frame, then I want to do key .just pressed is false. And then key... Wait. Consume key released. This frame. Only one? Yeah, only one. Just... Wait, just released. Is false too. Okay, here is some TD advice. Is this a rickroll, man? Please don't be a rickroll. You're banned. You are banned, sir. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that a lot. Goodbye! I knew this was gonna happen. Like, cause like it's too generic, right? Here's some TD advice. Not even linked in React suggestions. Of course it's... There we go. Now it's finally fixed. And the reason why... The reason why this restarted is because I hot reloaded the game. Cool. Nice. I actually wanted this. The crossbow. Very nice. Okay, so what did I do? Actually, oh yeah, we need to... So now we need to figure out... First and foremost, we need to do the art. Let's win the level really quickly. We need to do the art. And then we need to make sure that we gather the important stats. Only banned for only 5 minutes, yeah. Something tells me he doesn't appreciate it at all. Carestia. This is your game. You have it in a bundle. It's a 2D side scroller, I see. Positive reviews. So, hey, can you tell me what do the game...
Collector's alt account just
Hello,
joined.
Mr.
Glad to be
Coding
back to my favorite Vulkan and Godot stream.
She's smashing the door,
Please
man.
keep your functions shorter than
We're making a
5
leaderboard
lines.
for units today. Coding Green. Mein Schatz! Wie schmettert die Tür die ganze Zeit? Can you tell me, like, how many sales do you get per day? Or you don't want to say? Seems reasonable sometimes, like... But yeah. And you are part of a bundle. Brazilian Games bundle. You see. 99 followers. Looks okay. 374 sales in total. And how long has the game been out? Oh wow. Since June 2021. But your last update, man, that was 2 years ago. It's a long time ago as well. So you basically given up on the game? Did you not make a new game after this? Wait, how does that even work? I feel like I was looking at the charts wrong then. Wait, how does that work? You didn't have, you had 1 player a day for that long? It switched between 1 and 2 players a day. We dropped the game, only bug fixes / translations, so no updates anymore. I see. Stopping Santa, Bobby, send me the key, I'll look at that next week then, okay? You can write me a Discord message so I don't forget. Now, I want to look at all of it in one piece, not just I look at it now and then I have to save the recording and then when I look at it again, like I hate when my recordings are torn to pieces and I have to like manage multiple days. Okay, great. So they have a better way of sending messages now, these guys. Do you guys even see the messages that are banned right now? In one piece? Yeah, basically, let's say on Monday I look at a Steam page and then on Tuesday I play the game and then on Thursday I rate the game. Then that's 3 recordings, 3 pieces. I hate that. I want it to be all in one. I'm lazy, you know? Because I want to... Oh my god. I have a bug. I see. I see. So game. Oh wait, I lost. How did I lose, bro? What did I lose here? Are the Rangers bad? No. What is your engine? My engine is C++. Kill Sladroma. Good morning, bro. Bloop, bloop. Guys, I'm happy, you know? We have 3 levels in the game already for the... what is it called? We have 3 levels in the game already for the... whatever that's called. For the story. This is the third... This is the third story map in the game. And I just made these for fun. And now they're part of the game. Isn't that nice? Didn't spend much time on these as well. And you know what is the most important part? I'm actually having fun making the levels. I'm having a lot of fun designing. Hey! How did you live? You're weak, bro. What? We need more upgrades. No one wants to play a game. What do you mean? Is your first message today and the third message is no one wants to play a game? See, that's what I mean by toxic messages, bro. I sit here, enjoy my game, I'm having fun, and I have to read a message. No one wants to play your game? What did I do wrong? Huh? He said good morning first? Yeah, I guess he did, yeah. Attack radius, projectile speed. Hell yeah, bro. Look at this man. Bloop. Look at him, man. This should be like a different item. That should give you poison damage or something. Wow, new map, Hawk. Hey, Betsy, my man. Now you're following Kelsla Droma. Like, I guess thanks, man, but toxic, man. What? Cakes, with the amount of bugs in your game, have you considered consulting an entomologist for further investigation? I don't have that many bugs in the game. What you talking about, bro? It should, like, most of it functions. What I thought about a lot off stream, though, guys, is how could we possibly improve our game? Because one thing is definitely true. If we go to game.h and we go struct entity, look at the data that we have in the entity here. Look how much data we are moving around. We have a name, description, IDs, what hero / enemy type it is, another type for the enemy for target priority as well, animations, stats, weapon stuff, and then a bunch of arrays for their upgrades, components, some other animation data. So a lot of, you see this? Position, physics stuff, noise, collider, then what the enemy revives into. What's the size of one entity? You want to test that? Let's see. I don't know. Update game. I don't know, actually. It's probably a lot. It's got to be more than a kilobyte at this point. I feel like the UI is still pretty unclear and messy. You really need to clear that up. Yeah, Charisse, what we're gonna do is, and I learned that from Bean Beasts, the tower defense game we played. What I will do now is I will put all of the mechanics in the game. I will put placeholder kind of art everywhere. So I get the UI in place that it works and it displays all of the stuff that I wanted to display. And then when I lock everything in, when I know that this is how I want the game to be, that's when we will do like a week or maybe more entire streams of just replacing the art with new art that I draw again, or like making it consistent so that we have a consistent consistency throughout the entire game. Otherwise, I will change my art style back and forth all the time and it will look messy from start to finish. It sucks. So right now I can't do anything about it, but at the end when we're done, we will be able to do something. Let's see. What did you want me to? Yeah, size of entity colon %d. That would be on, let's say, 10 to 30 or 40. And then that would be dot render options is outline. And then size of entity. Guys, what do you think? How big is it in bytes? It's more than a kilobyte for sure. Wow, 6 kilobytes. One entity. That's also one enemy. So what I've been thinking about a lot off stream, how can I make my game efficient if I'm updating a lot of enemies? I should probably make it so that the enemies are split apart from the heroes. I don't have that many heroes to update, but if I have a very, let's say, reasonably sized enemy that I need to update every frame, profile the game. We will do this in the future, yeah, Code and Agree. Before I, like, maybe not even towards the next demo. I will put out a new demo when I have the gameplay in, but when the demo is done, and I have gathered the data from that demo together with Steam statistics and stuff like that, I'll put it private again, and then for the next, basically the demo before early access release, so towards the end of the year, towards the end of the year, that's when I will also do profiling. We will do a lot of stuff that we can... Wait, we will do a lot of optimizations for the game. We will learn a lot. And I'm not averse to... I would not even be averse to... We take a very old laptop. We try to make the game run on a very old laptop. And the game has maybe, let's say, 40 FPS. And then we take the 40 FPS and we try to improve the game so much that it runs on 100 plus. Reasonably easy. Even under pressure, under load. I mean, to profile it before assuming performance-related stuff and making decisions. Yeah. So, but I know that when I'm updating enemies and I'm looking for an enemy to attack, if I have to look up 6 kilobytes of data and iterate over an array of 6 kilobytes of data, I know that there is a lot of stuff that gets loaded into memory. And you would agree with that too. Check size of stats, Cakes. Fine, I'll do size of stats one more time. And hello Rico, good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good. Size of stats. The stats is also big. It is. There's a lot of data. It's not a priority. I just said that it's not a priority. Yeah, it's 1.7 kilobytes. I just said that it's after the next demo version. So in 6 months or something. Not now. I'm doing good. Thank you, Cakes. That's good to hear, bro. So I don't know where you got that from, that that's a priority. I just talked about it now because I've been thinking about this off stream after watching yesterday's video about the assembly versus Unity debacle. That we like the discussion we had yesterday. And so I was thinking about, well, my game could actually be slower right now than Unity if someone was using Unity dots to make the same game, because I move around so much data, and that's the reason why Unity is slow as well. It's not the only reason, but one of the reasons. It's more difficult to parallelize a game when it's full than to and minimize the data than if you didn't keep that in mind when developing it. What's heavy on the entity struct then? Well, I would call 1.7 kilobyte a lot of data already. And then there's a bunch of other data too. Just a lot of data together postulate. Stats is one... Okay, I'll look at it one more time, but I really want to move on, bro, because we're already 1 hour in. I'll show the enemy again. It's probably the array. So entity. This is all we have. Like, these are ints, IDs, vector 4... or float 4. Stats, that's 1.7 kilobyte. That's IDs, integer values, also integer values. Arrays, so this could be it. And ability is large. Probably this. Ability data is a lot. We also have ability description, which is 400 characters, large. It might lead to cache misses, but if you only access the same part of the struct on each iteration, then the CPU might be able to predict that. Yeah, maybe. We'll do some optimizations. I think the first optimization that we will be able to do when we get to it... I don't want to lose, give me a sec. The first optimization we will be able to do is stopping the sorting algorithm. That's sorting all of the transparent objects. What I will most likely do is I will disable sorting at all, totally. But then I make enemy sprites opaque. And they are transparent part at the bottom transparent. So I draw the opaque part first and I just draw the transparent part below that. And I might just do like a layer like this. But anyways, I know that Casey did some tests and he ended up staying with a pretty big entity struct, but I don't know the details and I suspect he didn't have as many existing entities as you. Yeah, I do have, like the game can go quite big. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright guys, so round 10 next and then hopefully we don't lose and then we can see at the end screen and then we can actually work. Let's do some work here. Uh-oh, I'm losing. Ooh, this might win me. This might win me the game! Ooh. Okay, we win. I think. Man, I love this game, man. It's good. It's good. Good. It's getting really good. Nice. I like it. If entities share the same abilities, you could just have an ability set. No, entities... The abilities on the entities is this area here. And I can choose out of 3 entities, abilities. I can choose out of these 3. So no, they don't have the same. Unfortunately, they don't. We got a buckler here. Ooh, we got that. Knockback, block chance, armor. Armor 50% is too much, by the way. I feel like that's too high. Makes him too strong. I'll do this damage. I really like that we are finding a lot more chests now. Okay, so this is the win level screen. That's what we want to work with today. Hello, Free Space. Good day, man. And Robin K. Gamedev on YouTube. Good morning. Hope you're doing good too. Yeah, there are a lot of fun things you can do when min-maxing a game. That is correct. And we will do this. It will be a fun stream. I know that already. We will have a lot of fun doing that. You know, that's the reason why I use C++. I chose it because we can do optimizations like that and we can learn a lot. You know, that knowledge can then be transferred into the next game. You know, when we build, let's say, a new enemy struct in the next game, we know, oh, I see, we can do that, we can do this. And we have all of these options available to us. I love that a lot. And it applies to so many different fields too. It's awesome. That's why I love C++. That's why I chose it as well. I feel like it was the best decision of my life to choose C++. Because I never had so much fun making something in anything else. Like, I didn't have that much fun in Unity. Maybe now I would, I don't know, but it was a good choice. Okay, guys, it's time. So, I'm going to kinda copy this, because I really like the way they did the borders, the board here. I'll try to first copy that. I know it's copied. I'll try to do some iterations to make it look cooler, but I really like the nails. I will probably make it more golden. But hey, it looks really nice. And so yeah, you can say that I'm a copycat, that's fine. I really like it though. I really do like it. Yeah, super cool. I see the nails there, right? I see that. But hey, bro, like, you know? How else would you do it? It's like a board. Let me see. Do you work somewhere besides coding your game? Yeah, I do. I work for a company and help them with different tasks. And right now I'm doing a lot of updates for customers. That's what I spend most of my time on lately. Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry. I've been drinking 3 coffees already. This is my 3rd coffee today. So we need a wooden first. That's like the wooden background. And then we need the golden outline. And if I remember correctly, we had this be the nails. Oh, oops. This was the nails. Why? By the way, should I restart A-Sprite? Oh wait, actually it works now. You see this? I'm zoning, I'm zooming out. Maybe it's a bug. Wait, actually maybe it's not. I see, there is, this is the, maybe not. Okay. Let's see here. Now I forgot. Probably was... Yeah, I forgot. How was that? Aha, so they had this and then they did that. I don't know if I'll be able to do exactly what they did because of space issues. I might not have enough space. I might actually have to build a new function too. What I'm building right now is a sliced menu. Wait, I feel like I'm making a mistake here. Yeah, I do. Here too. I'm building a sliced menu so that I only need to draw this once and I can draw it in any size. Yeah, and then this is the brighter part and then they fill this in with a different part. So they keep this bright. Oh, it's laggy. And that's when you work in such a big texture atlas. And obviously that looks bad, right? That would be gold. And I really don't like this background. I want this to be darker. Okay, I think that is it already. And we got lucky because I can now generate a sliced menu with the size of each edge being... Ooh, let's try 8 by 8. I hope that works. I'll try 8 by 8. Hopefully that works. I have 21 layers. No, I don't have 21 layers anymore. But I cleaned the atlas up. I'll probably clean it up over the weekend again. Hey, Cakez, what's up, my dude? Hope all is well. Hey, my man, Travis Roman. Good morning. Thanks for asking, bro. Yes, everything is well. Thank you so much for asking. What a nice person. Yes, sir. How is your How is your day going, bro? How's your game coming along in your own engine, by the way? You started making a game in your own engine. How far are you? And what game are you making even? Has anyone been following this, guys? How's it going now? Is this guy already a millionaire because he sold his first game? He earned $1 million bucks. Is that what's happening? Yeah? How's your game going? I'm sorry. Sorry, bro! Wait. He already online for so long on the day I'm late. He is early. Yeah, I'm early today because I also need to leave early. So I have a lot of stuff to do and I really want to get these in there. So let's see. Here's where we finally do some coding. Here's the coding part. The art part is gone now. That's the coding part, the interesting part. Yes! Let's go. Okay, so how do we make a leaderboard that looks amazing? How do we do that? We need to... I just noticed something. That would be too much. And so I probably just have to go... Wait. This one makes it more intense, right? And moves it to the left. So all I need to do is just move it to the left and move that here. And then we have a slight... Oh, no. B. Oh, oops. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. I forgot that. Okay, good. PoE 3 is on the horizon. You mean PoE 2? Just started the day making a 3D isometric action RPG, specifically making a game-specific database and item editor at the moment. So you're making an action RPG. And what can you do in the game already? Can you move a character and kill enemies already? And now you're building the level editor for this, or what you're making? Do I understand that correctly? So do you already have a game that you can play? Leaderboard before enemy window info. It doesn't matter which order we do this in, Mr. Evoons. You know why? Because you can't play the game anyways. It doesn't matter. It's on the list. One level ID. And so all we can do is just work on the list. The order doesn't matter. What is important is that we do it. Okay, let's see. Gradient and root contents. Here we go. Hash to level. Thanks for playing. One level. There we go. So this is the one. String text mission complete. I mean, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? And we also had the drop shadow here. That looks bad too. And then font size. What is that? Let's do font scale 2. And then that is also dot material is font. Dot font type is font heading. There we go. String mission complete, and then minus the size. We probably want to, or maybe we don't. I don't know. Plus 20. Any game engine or library used? For this one, no. But library, yes. FreeType and STB image. FreeType should be obvious, right? To load font files, and STB image also PNG files. I don't want to learn how to decode them. That's boring as hell. Anyone that wants to do it, more power to them. But for me, nah, I'm good. Okay, mission complete is online, title. Title? We have that, and then what is this? Draw quad, menu. Mission reward. Yeah, so leveling up the heroes, that would be a cool idea. Definitely. Challenges completed, that is also a cool idea. I kind of want to just put this on the back burner for now, because I don't know where to put this yet. Challenges position. Let's just do an if false. And just completely get rid of this. Draw, display, use prefabs. Here's the important part. This one. Used prefabs. And then you display the top 3 units, maybe. And the rest is worse. For drawing the canvas, is it STL? No, for drawing the canvas, we use DirectX. You can move a character about and change zones. That's about it at the moment. I'm still building a lot of the base systems the game needs to run and fixing stuff I find the engine along the way. Oh yeah, so you build a generic game engine, right, Travis Roman? You're basically at the part of you're working like 50-50 or something, or like let's say 60-40 engine and game. But isn't it much harder? So I want to ask you a question. You built a more generic game engine, right? For those of you who don't know, like Travis Roman is making a game engine on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about it. Travis Roman YouTube. Yeah, I actually followed his tutorial in the beginning to also see how one could do Vulkan. And he's made a Kohi game engine series over here. Vulkan game engine series. written in C. And so as part of this series, he made a generic game engine. And I feel like my question is, it's a good tutorial, by the way. You should follow it if you want to learn about Vulkan and C. It's actually very, very informative to learn all of this stuff. My question though is, you made a generic game engine. Now, I feel like, don't you shoot yourself in the foot? Because now it's generic, but you might want something specific. Because I don't know, like the game could be something that you didn't foresee in a generic way, and now, yeah. I kind of went a little too generic in some ways, perhaps. 50-50, I'd say. Yeah, so that's what happened to me too. When I first started out with learning how to make games in C++ and I made the engine myself, I also tried to be too generic, but even, like I tried to be specific, but also generic, and then I kept reworking it. And now I have something very specific. So far it hasn't been a problem, but yeah, that's just how it goes. You work like 90 to 10% on the engine game, and then slowly over time you work more and more on the game versus on the engine, because the engine at some point just has everything you need. But yeah, anyways, cool, very nice. Let's see, animation of XP and units if false. Okay, we don't need that for now. Buttons, yeah, they should stay there. Actually, the buttons are nice. Display used prefabs. Let's begin with this. What is this, by the way? It draws a quad. It just draws a quad? Palette? I mean, whatever. Let's just delete it. Alright, let's see. What does this look like? Exactly the percentage of work being done on the engine is slowly starting to shrink. Yeah. Yeah. And how much time can you put into it every day? What do you think? Like, do you even get to work on it every day? I don't think you do, right? You don't have the time. Cakez just steal his code and make Tangy 3D. Oh, guys, stop. Like, we don't need to make Tangy 3D. We'll make a 3D game as the next game, okay? We're making a 2D game now. I'm happy about it. And shut up! Well, also, I would steal code anyways, because... Excuse me. Okay, so... I want to first draw... Let's make something interesting. Number 1 prefab. And then this will be a list, right? With colors. But let's first draw one. Draw... Sliced... Draw UI sliced. And for that, we need a sprite that is sliceable. And we just drew a sliceable sprite. That is this right here. So we need to give it an ID in the assets. And then reference that here. And draw it. That's how simple it is. So let's see. Underscore sliced. Menu wood. Sliced menu framed. Sliced menu wood. Menu heading plank. There's so many sliced menu. Sliced menu. Let's call it leaderboard underscore gold. And then we will have silver and bronze. And let's do gold, silver, bronze, and maybe we make it so that we color this. I don't know. We color code it, but I think it would just be easier to bake it into the sprite. Bronze, and then what is the normal one? I mean, after bronze, iron. I mean, we could be wood. It could be wood. Wooden league. Maybe wood. Maybe wood makes more sense because we have the wood theme anyways. It's the same. Like, I mean, no iron comes after bronze. Yeah. That's where Quinn69 was when it comes to League of Legends. Iron League. No, guys, Iron League. Don't you know Iron Man? Of course you do. So 1 player per league. This will be leaderboards for each level. the #1 player for a level will get to be the golden player for that level. Yes, there will be no 2 players that are golden in this list. There will only be #1, #2, and #3. And the rest are peasants. It's a simple leaderboard. It's the same in any speedrunning game, really. I'm not Wood Elo, bro. My Elo is, so let's see, 848. I'm probably like silver or something at this point, because I didn't play for a long time. So we'll put all of it as the same thing here. And then in the game, we draw sprite leaderboard. It should be here. We draw the golden one. And, well, let's see. Vector 2, prefabs position. I mean, we could copy that here. And then we'll just... Oops. Use that, #1 prefab. So it's menu position plus menu size divided by 2 and then plus. So that is minus. There we go. Oh. I'm not a Kassadin main, but I did play Kassadin as well, yes. I used to play Vayne a lot. I like that hero a lot. Because she was difficult to play. And I didn't like... Listen, I'm a contrarian. I hate playing meta builds. Okay, let's make a cool size. I'll try 120 by... It needs to be a box for sure. Let's try 120 by 120 first. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Let's see. Aha. Draw data. Corner size is 7. Let's try corner size of 7. And then obviously that is a bit odd. And also 120 by 120 is perfect. That works very well. It looks nice. Wow. I think it's a little too bright, by the way. But we'll fix that. It needs to be a little bit more desaturated. And then also prefabs position. Let's do prefabs position plus equals vector 2. Let's just do 20 or something. Is that defined? Yes. Cakez probably insta-log Timo, actually. No, I did play Timo sometimes because he's funny, but... Again, I'm an AD carry, bro. I like playing AD carry. How long have you been working on this game? A bit longer than 3 years. Alright, now that this is out of the way, let's make this a vector 2 of 60. How does that look? Oh wow, it's broken, because why? What if I do 8? Is it really broken because it's 7? Hey, Bot Musty, good morning, bro. And Grim Maxed. Does 8 work? No, 8 doesn't work. Fuck, man. 8 doesn't work. Oh, it almost works, bro. Damn it. 7 doesn't work because of the offset. Is it though? Everything else is perfect other than the left one here. Is there a way to fix this? Try 9. No, 8 and 9 won't work. I mean, I can make the sliced menu 2 pixels bigger and then it's fine. I can fix it like that. See, it breaks. What I need to do is make this thing bigger here. I like having it in 16 by 16 though. Because it fits perfectly in here. 7, I did try 7, I did try 8. I mean, I could add some... Nah. 8, I should... Guys. No. Fine, I'll make a list of 20. I'll make a list of 20 by 20. I need to have different sized sliced menus anyways. So we'll make a new list here somewhere. Put them all in the same position. Maybe here. Maybe I'll actually start here. Because there's all of these buttons as well. But that's not enough not enough space actually. Wait a minute. All of this stuff is not needed. Get rid of this. Put it here. Don't care. Okay. We'll make a new list here. Next to these menus, because I'll most likely get rid of most of these menus anyways. This one is no longer needed. It's completely obsolete. This one is totally useless. Like, all of this stuff is useless. I don't need that anymore. So we don't actually have to keep it. Would be stupid to keep it. So all we need to do basically is just extend it by 2 pixels in both directions and we're good. We do this, plop, and we do this. There you go. Cakez suggestion. Yeah, we have a suggestion. For rare Casey Moratori advertising the Primogen on advising the Primogen on UX for TD game. Oh, is that the video that someone else was talking about earlier that I told?
All right, welcome to episode
30 minutes? That's a long react, bro. That is really long. I mean, we would... Making a good game. Just dropping the... Casey dropping knowledge. Is it the same? Yeah, thank you very much, Jacob. Already linked this. You already linked this. Thanks, bro. I appreciate this a lot. I'll delete my message. Yeah, I mean, we can try to watch it. Is it really good, you guys? Useful content, highly relevant for what you're doing right now. Okay, we'll do it. We'll watch it. Not now. It's too late. And not today. I don't have the time. But next week, okay? You played ARAM a lot? I never really got into ARAM. I don't know what it is. Like, I always play the ranked part of these games. Just like in StarCraft 2. Okay. Hey, Sturdy Post Moment, good morning. Okay, we also have to change the size here, unfortunately. Or the position, it's 1488. Now wait, I'm gonna actually do that for all of them. $1488 and 432. Okay, good. Cakez is hardcore gamer, but then has a weird fetish for balloons. Balloons is difficult. I mean, not so much though. Nice. You see this, guys? Now we can work on the color. I've been watching Prime build that. It's nothing compared to this game. Indeed. Code versus generated garbage fire. Intended code versus no, like it's not gonna beat my game for sure. I knew that, but it's still how do you say that? It's still impressive to see how far they got. And I think that them asking Adam C. Yunus to do the art was a major W for the game. It was really good, because he's so talented and the game looks amazing because of it. Like, you have to give him that. The game looks really good. While it might not have the controls or the mechanics and stuff like that. And we'll play the game next week. I keep saying next week. I play already like 10 games next week. We'll play the game starting sometime next week over like, or 2 weeks or whatever. We'll play the game. All right, let's see. We have this in the game now. This is supposed to be number 1. Now, they just say number 1 here. And this is an easy list for leaderboard in a game. Now, what we want to display is... I'll just show you, okay? I'll make a loop. So first and foremost, we need to have a... Huh? Okay, Zoe is sleeping, so we're gonna be a bit more quiet. Vector 2. I don't know, something size is, let's say 100 by 80. I don't know what this is called yet. It's a placard size or whatever. Something size. And then we do a for loop. And then we do a const. Or maybe even static. Doesn't really matter. Const sprite ID. Let me think. Giga toxic to Abbott, not gonna lie. What did I do again? Huh? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I cannot update the bot right now. I said that multiple times. You keep coming back to this, bro. Shut up. I said that I will update the bot when I'm done with my work for my work. I'm not done. And I don't want to open a box of Pandora, potentially. Because it works. I'm happy with the bot. I like it. I don't want to do something again in addition to what I'm already doing. Why can you guys not understand this? Guys, plug is like, let's say, guys, I'll draw you something, okay? What are these things called? Please let me know. No, not squares. And you could think about it, this is golden in a way. This is golden. And then I guess we need to do silver. Silver. And then bronze. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing, of course. No, oh, man. And this is bronze. So what is this called? This square. What is this thing called, guys? Is that a plug? Trophy, buckets, ranking, rectangle, scuff drawing? Is that a placard? Placard? A plaque? A plug? Whatever then. Plug, sure, yeah. Okay, plug sprite IDs. Thank you. Badge? I mean, it could also be a badge. Sure. So the first one is gold, then silver, then bronze, then wood. Okay, now 4. Int I is 0. I is less than... And we already have a hero type ID, I guess. I'm gonna do it again here, though. Same loop. Okay. There we go. And then it complains. Well, it does not complain. So now we have all of these plaques. Let's make them have different colors really quickly. Next one is silver. I guess we could do... Excuse me. Guess we could do that. That might be silver. Abef has an important question. How are you going to loop through 0 players to display the ranking? Haha, very funny. Yeah, just wait. Very funny. He's not gonna have any players. Okay. We all got that. Interesting. Hello, Nathan Coates. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Bro, oh wow, that looks good. Good. Although that might be a bit too much, though. To the left and less. Okay, so we go down here. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. We go down here a bit. We go a little bit to the left. Maybe a bit more down. Yeah. That is better. Obviously, we're gonna fix that, right? So that it looks better. But for now, these are all the ones. And then plus 20 on each. So on assets here, we do on the y-axis, we do plus... on the x-axis, that is plus 20. So that is 0, 5, and then 5, 2. And then wood we don't have yet. Let me do wood too. What would wood look like? I guess it will just be wooden, huh? But we have to be careful because we don't have that many. It might actually look better than bronze. I don't want that, actually. Wait, we'll see. I'll make it... Wait. It goes to the right. Down, so we go up here. Go to the left. Ah, we barely see a difference here. That sucks. And usually this works because it's brighter, so we might need a darker background. We can't do that, but okay. And then we just make it darker, like that. There we go. Okay, so we have wood as well. Oops. Would look wooden, yeah. True. 5, 4, 8. Okay. And then we just display the plaques. That's what it looks like. They will all be in one spot, will they? Because I forgot to increase. Let's do a vector 2 plaques position, which is the. Why is it so laggy? Can you stop lagging, please? Look at this coder, guys. Damn. Plex position, and then we do rank plus plus and plex position dot x plus equals plec size. What is it called? Something size dot x plus 10. There it is, guys. And then something size is called the plec size. Or someone else had a really good idea earlier as well. Plec size. What's it called? Wait, let me scroll up here. How are you going to, if there's 0 players, there will not be 0 players. Do this cakes, media, GIF image, Mario Kart. I don't want to do that because I can't, because I will display stats too. And I would have to display the stats over the top of the head, which I think looks weird. I want to have an entire thing where it also displays the stats at the same time. The DPS, the number 1 skill that did the most damage, and the kills. And then maybe number 2. But basically number 1 damage source. I can't display all the damage sources because that would be too much. But I guess I'll just display 1 first. We'll see. Like, we'll work out the data in a second, right? We still have some time. So the image, the number, I guess, the image, or the image, the number, like one of the two. Then the most damage dealing ability. Number 1. Basically, ability, damage. Like, number 1, how many kills? Ability, damage. And then maybe ability, damage. Something like that. So basically, the top 2 abilities that he's using. And then maybe the items. I don't know, but that's a lot. Probably, yeah, the items might be too much. It's be difficult, right? Because you can just do so much. And someone had a really cool idea for a name. Give me a second, guys. Badge. Yeah, badge. Someone said badge. It's the plague. Plague. Yeah, plague, sure. You guys are saying plague, not pluck. Hey man, need some TD advice. Yeah, sure. If I have 3 rangers and they're all top 3, how will I know what ranger is what, Cakes? If you have exactly the same ranger, you won't know that. You can't know that, because they are the same then. Then it will just be the difference between how much damage they deal. Well, like, why would you even know the exact ranger? I'm not gonna name the units. There's no need. Why? You know that the number 1 unit is a ranger, and you had 3 rangers. I don't think you need that, guys. And even, I will change it if I get feedback based on that, okay? Let's not get into a discussion about this. Again. Let me think. I think the plugs might be too large. I'm not gonna do instant replays, kill cam, yeah, sure. Aha! Cool. Wait, plus 20 is wrong? Oh, it's plus 18, of course. Oh, God. Okay, wait a minute, guys. It's actually plus 18. Oh. Okay. Why did I put a size of 20 then? That's completely wrong. And why does this work? Okay, well, that's annoying. I'm just gonna use a calculator, guys. I've been programming for too long today, so no way. 1488 plus 18, 1506. I mean, that would be easy, right? And then that's 4 less, that's 24, and then that's 6 less. That's 42, I think. Okay, -2. Yeah, -2 on each, but it accumulates. Okay, cool. Would you look at that? I still think that's too high saturated, so what I probably want to do is... First and foremost, I feel like we need to use a different color for the wood. Like a typical color for the wood. That would be this. That's the usual color. And then I think we need to load a different palette for now on. The Vampire Survivors palette. Where is it? Adam C. Eunice palette, Cakes color palette. Stardew Valley, VS color palette. I think it was this. And then we'll try to build orange here. That's golden, silver. Can we do silver with this? I think I like silver anyways. And then how can we do bronze? That will be a bit more difficult to do. But I guess we already have a solution here. And then, oh, wooden. Wooden is a problem, isn't it? How would we do wood? That for sure. And then this is... Damn it. B. And then that will just be a bit darker. Okay, I think that looks a little bit more cohesive, and then we can also use this. Again, we will redesign. We will redesign all of the UI art in one setting. Right now, we'll just make it look somewhat reasonable. So we can work on actually... Okay, now the question is, guys, should I desaturate this a little bit? So we make a new picture and we just select everything we did that is on top, and we desaturate this a little bit so it doesn't draw that much attention. No. No tolerance. So we do Control U, and we put the saturation down a little bit. Maybe the luminance a bit higher. So it's not as apparent. You see that? How it is less apparent than before? What do you guys think? And also, now that we have this, right? I would like to maybe use this a bit more. Is to not draw too much attention to it. Make brown background darker, guys. Cakes. I don't know, man. The brown background darker, you guys say? That's already the darkest I have. The only thing I could do is make it even more than that. More dark like this. It sucks. Can you redo all the art again? No. I don't think it sucks, bro. Let's see. It doesn't do much. Also, it is the same color as the background here, so that sucks. Beginner gold was better. I think it draws too much attention, man. It needs to be less attention grabbing. It looks weird, for sure. Wait. I think this is good. Let's test. Maybe even more desaturated. Because I don't want to draw too much attention to it, guys. It's not supposed to be... Guys, look at the final product. You can clearly see... Let me open it up in a new window. You can clearly see everyone here, but it's not as... Es fällt nicht so auf. What's the reason for VS Code? Because I like it. You know. Why did it not do... Oh, because I have the modification.
Countdown to next bad take, 30 seconds. Countdown to release, 37,458 days left.
Make common panels. No, I want this to be special. Needs to look good, man. Thank you very much for... Bro, thank you very much for $3, Tarif, man. And Syndicate, thank you very much for following.
Hope you have a good time, Cakez and Chat Pepe Neil.
The reason for this leaderboard is the performance of each hero. It's very important. Leaderboard looks nice, Cakes. I mean, it's not there yet.
Thank you for $3. This donation is charged by a 40% tariff.
And we also need to choose a size that is divisible by 4. So... I'm just gonna draw one last one here, guys. At the plague's position. At the rank. So we can see all 4 of them in action. What happens when I be... So that is all of them together. What happens when I beat the level with only 2 heroes, Cakes? Then it will only show you 2, of course. That's why I have a continue here. Right now I'm just drawing 4 to see how they fit in here. And I would like to have a list of 4 in one row. And then I'll probably just make a scrollable window view where you can scroll them from left to right. So the left one is the highest one, and when you scroll with your mouse down, it will scroll to the left. And so that will be the most important info at the top. And then below here we have a lot of stuff still empty to show some more stuff. I show all the tangies I will probably show all the tangies, Rico, because it's literally just a for loop. What if I beat the heroes mid-level because I hate oranges? I don't know, they won't show up because they're not spawned anymore, Philip. I don't think I'll keep track of heroes that die. We'll see how I do that. Right now I have no idea how to do this, but we'll probably just store them somewhere, or died heroes or something. And then I'll sort them in a way. Sort the list, get all of the heroes, sort them in a list, and then display them. Microman, thank you very much for following, bro. What's the use case for this? It's the same as in Vampire Survivors. You want to see what you did and what worked well and what didn't. And some form of leaderboard like this is also engaging for the player. It looks cool. It's supposed to look cool, bro. It adds to finishing the level. It adds to the experience and to the excitement of finishing the level. That's why you display stats like this. Okay. What if a Tangy died before his mom kissed him before he goes to school? When will you implement the ad system, the microtransactions? Oh, that will be another game. Yep. Fugwena and Microman, thank you guys for following. It doesn't make sense because you can sell towers. It's like Warcraft 3 showing the stats of what all towers did. No, it will make sense, bro. Because it will be each individual hero. Like, you don't need to like it, bro. That's exactly what I mean. Like, you guys constantly criticize what I do. I like it. What's your problem? And it does make sense. And that's exactly what people told me to do as well. Like in Total War, when you see how many kills every unit made, I think it's a good idea. It is. Yes. It is a good idea, of course. You want to know what happens. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to have the prefabs position generate a proper position. So on X, we would like to add the plague size. So we need to add that. We need to add plague size divided by 2 to it, for sure. So plus plague size divided by 2. And then we probably also need to add some padding. So let's say 10 pixel padding on the left, and of course a minimum of 40 pixel or 30 pixel padding. Well, not that much because we're already there. 30? Maybe. I'm just telling you it doesn't make sense. Imagine you put a Tangy closer to the entrance, it will automatically have more kills. Yeah. And then you'll do that again in the next round because that was a good idea. That's the point. Yeah, those stats are not fake. And again, like, you can disagree, but people asked for it and I wanted to do it anyways. So I don't know why we're talking about what I'm doing. See, that's what I mean. Bro, what is the problem? I'm making progress on the game. Okay, so the plague size of 100 doesn't fit. But we also have plus 10, right? So we'll probably have to put them closer to each other. Maybe 6. 5, what is that? Eddie? Eddie? 51DE, thank you very much for following. It doesn't mean it did better, it just means it was closer to the entrance. No, that's not always the case, bro. Okay, well, 100 is not enough, maybe 90? Do we have 90 space? Uh, 94. Hit side, you good man. Oh, thanks. I don't want to do 95. Fuck, man. God damn it. 96 it is, and then we need to make sure the padding works properly. How much? How much padding do we do? We do 6, right? Well. It's so close! Wait, I know what to do. We just do plus... Where is it? Instead of plus 10, we do plus 8. Watch this. It's gonna be 1 pixel off, is it? Wait, so we're gonna do +4. We'll do +4 here. We'll do 98 here. And then we'll do plus... Did I build? Hey, I take it. Yes! Good! Is that too big though? Is that too much? Also, I really don't like the colors. I really despise the colors, man. Damn it. I don't like it at all. I feel like something else will work better than this. I have an idea, guys. I think I have a really good idea. Colors are fine. No, I feel like they don't, like, look, zoom out. They just scream at you. I'll show you what I mean. Watch. It will make more sense in a second. Watch. So we'll take this, right? We keep this. What if we take this and we get rid of this, this? Will make sense in a second, okay? We make a new layer. Take that. Take that. Do you prefer Unity or Unreal Engine? Just getting started. I prefer Unity. If it's for a 2D game though. For a 3D game, Unreal Engine might be the better choice. Because it has more support for 3D stuff, but they are both really good for 2D and 3D. 2D not so much in Unreal Engine as far as I remember. Because you need to download an extension first for 2D, as far as I know. Watch this, guys. So we take that, right? And we put it here everywhere. It's the same with the menu. Oh, no, don't save. Copy that. And then, oops, we paste it. Where was it? Here. We'll paste it here. Oh, I see. Never mind. I can't just easy paste it now. Of course. We do that. Gingerbill has entered the building. Oh, hello Gingerbill, my man. Good morning. Oh yeah. Do you see what I mean right now? Can you see it? Can you see what I'm talking about right now? You see this? It feeds into the menu. I see. Yeah, ignore this, okay? This is broken. Look at this. It is. I call that cohesion. I think that's what it's called. The colors match. And now we can go here into this layer. We do Control U, and then we put down the saturation. And maybe the lightness down as well. Oh, wow, that works wonders. Maybe even more saturation down. And the colors as well. Yes! Oh, amazing! And then... B. Watch this. Watch this. Much better. Much better. It's not perfect, but better. I feel like we need to adjust so dark, it is not supposed to scream at you. That's the thing. It's not supposed to do that. Without those colors, it looks much better, Emo. I can agree there. I can agree with you there, yes. Also, what I think is kind of missing or kind of bad right now is these dots. Maybe they need to be closer. I'll have to test that. Gold, silver, brown, bronze. Bronze, brown. It's kind of red here. I might be able to change that a bit better. Control U. Maybe that's better. The alpha. Then we put this here. What would that look like? Would that look a bit better? It needs to look. The reason why I spent so much time on this is because it needs to look good. Level collector talking about level editor and stuff. Yeah. That's totally not what's happening here, but okay, it's fine. Polish is important. Yes, of course it is important, yeah. At some point you do need to do that, yes. So, I think... Let's just do it like this, guys. I'm gonna call this... What did you guys call it again? Not plagues. Damn it, I didn't rename it. It was... chart? It wasn't chart. What was the ranking system called again, guys? What was it? Hex, but instead of gold, silver, bronze, you provide different types of fruit. No, people don't associate fruit with rankings, bro. Makes no sense. Badges? Yeah, I think badges makes sense. Badges. Let's call it sliced badges. And then we export this. And we can always edit this. It's easier to edit this than here. And we can just get rid of this for now. Oh, I guess we'll keep it as an iteration. And we'll load the recent badges file. I think this looks a bit better. Comparatively to the old. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the highlight for the bronze here is kind of... Yeah, it needs to be a better color. Shit. And it needs, the tolerance needs to be 0. Oh, I forgot that. Damn it, I forgot that. Whoopsie. Well, that sucks. I have to basically rebuild that here. It's really difficult to see anything there, really. Alright, let's see the difference. I think I like it. I think I like this. When your function is looking good, form matters. And that's the job of sprites to look good. Olympic ranking? But yeah, we do. Like, it's a gold. Well, this is no longer silver, but it's like a blue color. And then we have just the generic wooden colors here. Bro, look at bronze color. It's not red. I think we've gotten quite far, quite close. Yeah, but that's too bright. That's too bright. Well, I think it works. I might be able to increase more of the stuff like here. Let's see. Let's see here. We can do... Oh, wait, that's just one layer. We can do Control 1 and then increase the saturation here for sure. And then also the lightness. Let's test around with this a little bit. Also, this one's bothering me. No, Control U. Saturation, brightness. Alpha. We can go back to the original colors, right? We can test it out. What that look like. I think it is too bright though. It draws too much attention to the badges, and I don't want that because I want the player to see the entire window. True Bem Trembita. Thank you very much for following, man. Welcome, sir. It doesn't look that bad. Let's say that. But I think it's too much. Anyways, now we need to talk about the #1 tangerine. We need to figure out of a list of heroes who performed the best. And we also need to store the best performing abilities and stuff like that. Light red is not bronze. Well, then it's not bronze, but it's definitely a better color than brown. Right, so I'll figure out the color later. We can always do this. You see, watch, I select this, I do Control U, and then we just change the hue. Right, this one might look a little bit more like bronze, but I feel like it's too close to this. So I like this color because it's a new one, right? But we can always change it, bro, it doesn't matter. This is too red. So maybe that, right? I feel like the ranks should be fruit-based though. You cannot associate fruits with ranks, man. Like, what is the #1 rank? What is the #1 fruit? Also, we only have oranges as heroes. We don't have anything else. We don't have bananas, for example. So then, what would be the #1 rank? Banana, yeah. Ripe and rotten. We have something similar, which is this. This is brown. This is silver. And this is golden. We have something like that already. At least these colors, but only 3 colors. And then there would need to be an even darker one, which I guess we have too. That's even darker than brown. So we have these colors. We'll have to see, right? Let's just begin. Now we need to gather stats. The color later, it doesn't matter right now. We have these colors, let's keep them for now. We can make them more saturated, less saturated, more, doesn't matter right now. We have this, we need to fill it up with data. And we need to collect data. #1 problem is we are not collecting any data yet. So let's first make a git commit and push. I hate that so much. Git add dot git commit -m tangy TD version 0.5.17. Save point before Actually, what I did was added hashes to levels and split story missions from normal missions. Also added story rounds and some other stuff as well. Good push. Chad's mom is fat. Nice. Hello, Mr. Cakez. How are you doing? Bigadi Tech. Hello there, sir. Doing good. Thanks for asking. Making good progress today. Ah. Uh-huh. Looking at Zoe. Okay. Wife's taking a shower. I need to look at Zoe. Make sure that she's not doing anything stupid. Come on, hurry up. So yeah, by the way, guys, we bought a baby phone. I bought a cheap one. I think it was like 50 euros or something, or less. Don't remember. And the problem with the baby phone is the battery is not recharging. So we need to send it back. That's what you get when you buy a cheap baby phone. So I'll get my money back and we'll have to buy someone else. But maybe we can buy the same baby phone again, or just get a replacement and the battery works. I don't know. Seems a bit risky to me. What about this cake? Stats and purple boxes. What is this? Stats and purple boxes. Yeah, but what about number 4? And number 5 and number 6, number 7? I'm thinking about displaying all tangerines that you used. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe I should only display the first 3. Fuck number 4, 5, and 6. Simple table with the losers. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I mean... let me think. I mean, we could potentially just do... How big would that be? If we draw a simple one, right? Thing is, it is definitely more work. I can draw it in a simple way first. Oops. Of course I misclicked. Then we can think if we actually want to do it or not. Definitely looks too flat. What if I add two, what if I add 2 pixels onto it? It definitely looks bad right now. I'm not designing it at all. Black outline. Yeah, we will do a black outline, I guess. No, it doesn't. This doesn't make sense, by the way. And then I would have to squish the stats below this. And so the only real thing that would actually work is this. I think. Give me a sec. That would be inside the theme of the game. Where is it? Not here. Here. I think that would be inside the theme, actually. So scratch that bullshit here that I just drew. Scratch that. That sucks. It would be something like this, where we have one to the left. One in the middle. And one on the right. And the one in the middle. It's just larger than the rest. And we would just do like, I don't know. That looks terrible. I mean, it definitely looks bad right now. Because I'm not designing it at all. Nah, wait. This looks bad. I mean, I don't have the time to draw this right now. For sure. I don't know, I'll just pretend, right? Goodness, oh man, holy, okay. I mean, you guys get the idea, right? You get what I'm trying to do. Obviously, it looks terrible right now. Didn't put any thought into it right now, but that is the only thing that would actually make sense, in a way. So again, like this would be the lowest, this would be the highest, and then we'll have another one. Bist du immer noch nicht am Duschen? Ja, warum nicht? Bro? Bruh. It's like telling me she wants to go shower and then she takes 10 days doing something else. That looks bad. Copy that in a different layer. Put it here somewhere. Make it snap in a way. There we go. Like, it obviously it doesn't fit perfectly, right? But that's the idea. I think that would make sense. You see this? That would fit the theme of the game. But then there's no color associated with this. Do you realize it's just like you? She's just like you? No, when I say I do something, I do it. What you're talking about, bro? I don't understand. What do you mean? Okay. I mean, I could potentially do this. Wukong after? Carve the numbers in the wood. Or a little nailed sign. Bro, that would be amazing. How do I carve it into the wood? So what you're saying is, this will be number 1. But it has to be some, like, really cool looking number 1, right? Not like that, but actually carved into the wood. Bro, I wonder how someone would do that. I'm too stupid for this. Like, I'll just draw a number 2 here like this. Okay. And then there's a number 3. Ich dachte, du wolltest jetzt duschen gehen. She's still not showering. What? She's lying. Make it like it's carved? Yeah, how? I don't know how. Looks better than the plaques. And then the tangerine, guys, that's what it will look like. It will stand on this, like that. But here's the kicker. It will stand on it, but like this. Oopsie. See that? Wait. Where is it? Whoops. Huh? Wait a minute, guys. Is that Spartan Tangy? In a way. Copy. Paste. He will hold the items he had in the game. But you guys realize that doing so will mean and I think I can do it still. Doing so will mean that I spent a lot of space to the left. And so doing this, by the way, doing this means I need to use, I can't use it vertically. I have to use the space. No, I can't use the space horizontally for this. I need to use half the page for this. Because it just designs itself in a way where half the window is used for the stats. I would do it on a whole other screen. Or I do it on the entire screen. But I want to also show other rewards. Like the level rewards you for challenges too. It shows you that you have managed to beat the level without dying. Without a hero dying. Or without losing a heart. Or stuff like that. I also want to show other stuff too. Without a hero dying is gonna be impossible? No, that's not impossible. Sold heroes will be tracked. If a hero is sold and he's number 1, he's still on the list, of course. Anything you used will be on the list. It will be smart like that. Otherwise it makes no sense. I'll see. Let me see here. I'll try to draw, let's say, the tree stump, right? Let's do tree stump 1, 2, and 3. And so then we have the... We can just do... Where am I? Sorry, guys. I'm so totally not used. Yeah, see, I already found my way. Ooh, how do you say that? Man, I sound so stupid when I don't know what I'm saying. Sprite. Oh, these are sliced menus, right? These are sliced menus. UI sprite. Sprite UI XP bar. There we go. I guess I'll just do sprite UI. Tree stump. Number 1. I can't do number 1, so 0, 1. Tree stump. 2, 3. Or let's say tree stump number. Maybe that. UI XP bar. Excuse me. It's in front of the XP bar. Okay. I mean, it might work. Might actually work. No, yeah. .atlas offset. In this case, we start with number 1. Actually, I should move number 1 to the left and 2 and 3. So, number 1. Was? 2:50 Uhr. Warum nimmst du nicht dein Handy, Bro? Warum muss ich die Uhrzeit sagen, Bro? Why do I need to tell my wife what time it is when she has a phone? I don't understand. You just look at your phone, bro. Huh? Why not? Because you can look at your phone. Oopsie. Move this guy here. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Top left, 1504. Comma. 512. And then the size will always be the same, then it's easier for me. It is 48 by 62. Wait, is it 62 or 4? 32, 64, right? And that's it. Plus 48, that's 52, I think. Right? 52, and this one is 1600. There we go, guys. So this is the new one. Wait. Wait. We can get rid of these, or we keep them, but we will, at least the first 3. That will be, wait, a sprite, tree, stump, number 1. And then 2 and 3. Bro, I have Kribbel auf der Tastatur, bro. 2 and 3. Comma, comma. And then we don't draw the last, because that doesn't exist. And the plague size, we'll now set the plague size to, we'll keep that, so we don't forget that. That's 64 height, and then 48. This is what it looks like. It's not gonna show up anything, is it? Yes. So, wait. This is what it will look like. Hä? Hä? What? Why is it so stretched? Hä? Ship it, it's perfect. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Rank. First sprite. Plague size. No, makes no sense, sorry. It's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. It's not it's super. Huh? It's got to be something stupid. What is it? What is it, guys? Oh my god. Juan, thank you very much for following earlier, bro. What is it? It's got to be something. Blake's position? 48 by 64. It's something stupid, yeah. Tree stump. Sprite UI. It's a slice. You're right. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted this. Draw UI sprite. Azan! Thank you! Mr. Azan! I knew I was doing something dumb. Thank you. Appreciate it. The problem is though, guys, we have one issue with this. It will look bad. You guys ready? Huh? Bro, you're not telling me. Ah. Now, obviously, right? We need to do something like mix them up, then that will actually look good. Something like that. But I think the tree... Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I feel like it will be too much effort centered. The head on the stump looks more like decapitation. The head on the stump. I mean, the stumps look bad because I drew them in like 2 seconds. I will have to draw them better. Look better without the mask. The tangerine? No, the tangerine will hold all of the items that it's drawn, that it has. So for example here, I'll show you. Let me quickly draw. I think spawned heroes still exist, right? Can I get that? And then over here we just make a copy. We might even be able to animate it, right? We draw the hero, but then we set the hero.position. Position origin to Plex position. Let's see where that is. Draws us the entity. Though we need to set the layer for the hero as well. UI get layer. That, and then obviously my sound just broke. Great. Put the badges behind. Oh wow, it is affected by light. A lot, wow. Okay, so that is the first hero. I wonder if that works. Probably not. Then that is the Plex position. Ah, it's drawing it 4 times in a row, is it? Also, why is the light so bright? Oh, because of the main menu. Wait. Yeah, now it looks better. Give me a sec. I think we are spending too much time on this, guys, because the UI will be reworked in the future, if I'm totally honest with you guys. It will be, the position will be plague position. Plague position? That's not plague position. Absolutely not. If that is the position of the hero, then that's wrong. Huh? Well, let's move this 100 to the right. Next rework? What do you mean next rework? We are building something new right now. The position change has nothing, has no effect. Why? What? Why not? Huh? Position is entity previous position. Oh, I see. It takes the previous position. Oh, of course. Well, then 1. Plague's position plus vector 2. Let's see, half the size. So that is 48, 24. And minus 12. Minus 20. Let's test that. So then it will stand on it. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind today. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Oh yeah, and we do F5. Huh? Wait, isn't 48... Oh right, it needs to be 0 because it's in the middle. Only do that if hero... Wait. If rank is 0. So we only do this here. And then we'll, you know, we will have to find a way to make this work. So that might be -8 or something. This is what it will look like. Well, -8 in this case doesn't work. -4 maybe. See this? I mean, it can work. For sure. And we can also draw all of the items and equipment the unit has. Draw items, hero, render options. So we can draw the items the hero has, and we can draw the weapon. What the hell is that? Nani? Huh? I'm so sorry. That doesn't change. For some reason... Huh? Rendering option UI. Rendering option UI. Let's see, maybe I need to draw this on the UI because it's drawing it in a transparent layer and it sucks. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I need to draw this on the UI. You see this? It does work. I don't know why it was cut there. But hey. And then we also draw weapon. The hero, the float T is, I guess, 0. And the delta time is also 0. And we might have to supply the layer too. It might be invisible as well. I think it is invisible. Yep, it is invisible. It's definitely drawn, but it doesn't take the... What is it drawing? Hero, weapon data. I see. That's easy then. Weapon data.render options. Or equals rendering... Oh, my god, rendering option UI. Nice! Where is the weapon? Bro, where is your weapon? Huh? Oh, wait. 1. The weapon is in the wrong position, I think. Damn it. Where's it drawing the weapon? F11. I pressed F11! Okay, anyways. It didn't jump. It's fine. Sprite ID is crossbow. We don't have a preview weapon. We draw the weapon on the weapon data position. I see. That sucks. Because the weapon... well, maybe we need to update the weapon once. All of the stuff that I'm doing right now is fine. Update weapon. Because it only happens when we win the level, so it doesn't really matter. I think we need to do that. Then it generates a new position. Please. Shit. Why not? Why is it not updating the weapon here? Wait, you're not updating the weapon, bro? Oh, because I'm stupid, I see. Oh! Ha! What do you guys think? Huh? And if I extend this, maybe update the weapon after. No, you need to update it before because we are copying the unit here. What do you guys think? We now have a way to draw the units. We could even make them idle. And then it shows us the number 1, 2, and 3 and below the stats. But the thing is about these tree stumps, if I display the stats in a list like this below, then I need to use at least... There needs to be at least spacing. They need to have at least this much space at minimum. Like, I would say a quarter of the screen would need to be reserved. And then we only have this much left for other stuff. This is the weapon they're currently holding. I'll show you. Watch this. Oh, wait. Well, it kind of sucks, but... Yeah, he was holding this weapon. So that was his weapon, yeah. Show the damage based on basic attack. Also, all the stats of damaged by skills. You're going to need something to hold that temporary data. Yeah, Pyre 5, we do that, yeah. Linking box, thank you very much for following, man. That's what we do. The deer still gets tortured? Yeah. What do you guys think about this idea? Bless you, thank you, Pikachu man. What do you guys think about this idea for like a leaderboard for the tangerines within the level? When you finish the level, you can see who did the best. And then the other ones are not shown. Either they are not shown, or I show them in like a squashed list. I don't get it. I might steal this idea one day. Thumbs up. Don't you understand what I'm doing here, Shade11? I'm storing the hero. Looks good, but might not look good if you separate them too much. It would be nice if it has some actual use for upping your gameplay. It will be, because it will show you who did the most damage and who was the most efficient hero. And the cool thing about this Phoenix DPI, I will reuse this. When we do actual leaderboards in a game like this, there will be a person that has the #1 spot on, let's say, the first level. That person is the best, and he's position 1. His points are, let's say, 5,152. You click on this, it opens up another window, and it shows you this screen right here. And you know why I want to do this? Because that's exactly what I did in Diablo 3 when I was looking at the ladder in Diablo 3. And I wanted to see how the best people on the ladder did, what items they used and what skills they used. And so I want to do the same in my game, to create an incentive to look at the ladder and participate in the competition. And so the better I make this look, the more engagement I get from this. So it will have an actual use in the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't even spend time on this if this was not something I would put in the actual leaderboards. Because when I put it in the leaderboards, all I need to do is just copy this code, do it there too, and then reuse it for the leaderboard. In Bloons CD6, they show the monkey that had the most pops in the level. Hey, Linking Box, good morning. They do? On the leaderboards? My life's peak achievement, King of the Hill in the Tangy TD leaderboard. Okay, bro. I mean, it will be a great achievement for sure. Right, guys? That will be a great achievement. Correct? Because the game will have so many players that it will be such a high competition that it makes it almost impossible to reach the top. Much like in Diablo 3 at the point when it was at its hiatus. That's when you really wanted to participate in the ladder. Because then you could become #1 and everybody would see your build. Yay! Oof. Goodness. Okay, so now that we have established that, let's gather some stats first. I want to be #1 on the hardest level. Yeah, there will be really difficult levels, yes. I feel you need to have an option to not only show the leaderboard and the hero statistics, but rather the positioning of the heroes, especially in a TD. I guess, but I will probably extend that later. If I can show a list of who's the best, and then maybe who's the best first 3 heroes they used, and how much points they earned, the rounds they got to, I think that's good enough for the beginning, and then we can always extend that feature. I don't want to do too much, because the incentive will still be there. You mean like a heat map? Yeah. I will have to gather this data anyways. Whew, man. But I need to catch my breath for a second. Okay. I need to catch my breath, bro. It's fine. Whew. Man, I've gotten weak, bro. Oh my god, I'm so weak. I'm such a weak-ass witch. Oh, easy now, yeah, easy now. Let's not faint. You know, the other day, guys, I was in the kitchen. I squatted down to pick something off the floor, and I shot up like usual. Like I go down really quickly and I go up really quickly. And I was like, I was almost like fading. It's crazy, bro. That was the first time in like ever. That never happened to me. So I really need to do more exercise in the future. Guys, we get this demo out. We have like the stuff in the game we want to. I'll start exercising again, man. And the work stops. Yeah, we gotta go exercise. Drink more water. I don't think it has to do with water. Farmer, I don't know if I need the server for that, but maybe. Low blood pressure. Yeah, blood pressure. It is definitely. 100%. Yes. That's dangerous, bro. It is. I'm eating terribly, guys. I'm telling you. I'm eating so terrible just to get through this like tough part. But hey, you guys are right. It's not good. It's not healthy for a long time. All right, guys. So we have this in the game. I like the stump idea. We'll do the Mario Kart thing for sure. And we'll also need to add a const float padding. Let's do a const float padding. And then that has to be at least 24, if not more. And then we'll add the padding here. And the padding here. And we'll only show the first 3 heroes for now. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah. And then plus padding. Let's see what that looks like. I think it's your salami consumption. The thing is, Rico, I'm not even consuming that many salamis. Cakes, your fingers have become fat. Are you sure your heart is fine? Fat fingers means the heart is at risk. Has your ring become tighter? A little bit. It has become tighter. It's inflammation, I know. But fingers getting fatter happens also when you have a lot of water in your system. So, and my ring is still okay. You see, like, I'll show you. Like right now, my ring is okay. Like it's easy to pick it, get it out and get it back in. I've had worse. You had Knackwurst yesterday? That has nothing to do with this, guys. Really, it doesn't. I have not been moving around at all. Funny Mad Clown? Valencia's on YouTube. Good morning. While you're here, while you're there, click start drawing and don't hold back and find a reference and go. Where to learn pixel art? I'll show you a link. But then I go back to working. Game dev. Pixel art. Here's a good one. This one has some really good tutorials, bro. I use that a lot. There you go. Look at this, man. On YouTube. If you guys want to know the link too here, for those of you in chat that have not. Like, if you want to learn pixel art, that's a really good link. to get started. It explains a lot. You can follow what he's doing to a T. Will Cakez reach 100 kilogram before the final release? I hope not. The good thing is, I am done with updates for the customers. Now the only thing I need to do is fix all of the errors that happen, which there are some errors. So I might still need to work a lot next week, but I feel like after that I should be good. Hey Dev Spudges, good morning. What do you think about this Dev Spudges ranking system? We tried out many different things. This is where we ended up. Like, don't look at the bottom here, okay? I'm not done. But this is the idea. I draw the hero that has the most damage, the most pops, the most kills. And I draw them like that, like in Mario Kart. And then we will put a list of stats, or list of stuff that they did here. And maybe here another list of like the useless heroes. And then down here, more stuff for the level, I guess. Or we'll put it in the middle, actually. Do you have a background in other art forms, like traditional art? The only background I have is I drew as a kid. I think everyone does. Shout out Dev Spudges. Don't we have a mod here? Not bad, okay. Like Dev Spudges is not easy to get a compliment out of him. So not bad is for me is like a W in my book. I know that this you can like it's easy to mess this up and then have it look weirdly because I'm essentially placing a tree stump in a menu. It doesn't really fit in the menu. I know that. I understand that. But hey, it might look good. It's okay. We'll see. Why does FPS always drop to 100 when you move the mouse? Same thing happens to an empty Unity project. Because I think it's sampling the mouse. The numbers are placeholders? Yeah, they are placeholders for now. Yes. I don't know, like they wanted me to burn the numbers into the wood. I don't know how to draw that, man. Like absolutely no idea. So I'll just keep it like this for now. So, okay. Well, now we are at the fun part. We just need to figure out the data for this. We'll do a git commit and push. We have the idea. Let's figure out the data that we need to collect for each hero. The number of kills, maybe the money spent on the hero, the number 1 and maybe number 2 ability with the most damage. We need to track all of the abilities they have, but number 1 and number 2. Git add, git commit minus Game TD version 0.5.17. Save point before ranking system. Let's call that. Git push. It's not scope creep. It's an incentive to play the game. People were literally talking about that, Mr. Dev Spudges, Mr. Collector of Stuff. I don't know why you would say that, because that's wrong. It's not scope creep when people were literally asking for this. Leaderboard, exactly. Leaderboards are an incentive to play the game. All right, now let's go back to this. What do we need to capture here? We already have some data. Let me see. Level state. Heroes. So we have the stats for the heroes, the kill count and the damage dealt. Will there be roguelite elite elements like meta progression? Yes. I could show you really quickly. There are items you can buy in the game. You can also find them when you play. Each hero has a skill tree that stays a bit you can respec. Like the UI here sucks. I need to rework that. We have some cool idea for that. But I will do that all in an art pass. Rogue Elite. Rogue Elite means I choose this and I can never undo this. Is that Rogue Elite? Then there is no Rogue Elite. Then it's Rogue Light. Is this Rogue Light? Oh, you said Rogue Light. Yeah, then this must be Rogue Light, right? This is a tower defense game. Sponge Bloop. I don't know, like, I don't really know these terms. And then I also have a meta progression system. The Vampire Survivor stats is roguelite. Yeah, so like this right here, you can spend money to make yourself stronger, for example. Give more range. This right here. This is roguelite. Roguelike are hardcore no meta progression games derived from original Rogue. I see. Clown light. I said clown. Funny. Rogue light is for modern softcore gamers who think they are hardcore. I see. You know, I always like Dev Spudger's takes. It's almost like Casey Muratori with a little bit of hate towards the gamers, or, you know, towards the gaming industry or towards Steam. There's always a little hate in there. It's like, Meh. Hello, sir. I have a career question. Oh, God. Okay. I've been a Unity developer for almost 5 years now. Damn. But I always fear that I'm overly dependent on it. So if they fuck up someday and shut down, I will have to start from zero. Is my fear valid? Ask that Dev Spudgers. Hey, Dev Spudgers, the question I just read, is his fear valid? You've been using Unity for more than 5 years now, have you, Dev Spudgers? Please animate the water on the missions map. Yeah, we will. Engine skills will transfer. So, don't they already fuck up like 2 years ago? No, I feel like they unfucked themselves. Unity is just a tool. Yeah, I think you're right with this. You know how to use Unity, you understand what it means to make a game. I think you can also make a game in Unreal Engine. You will have to learn the engine, but you will most likely find the same tools in the engine. So there will be an animator in Unreal Engine. There will most likely be a tile set generator in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I mean, Godot is, it's okay. Cakez is also a tool. There's meta progression stats which matter more for certain types of units, so the stats is just trash noise that mean nothing. See, it's another negative message for collector of stuff. What do you mean? There's no trash noise. For beginner, Godot's really good, Immo. Yeah, it gets you started really fast, yeah. Yeah, coding is also just a tool, you're right. It is. And the more you code, the easier it will be for you, for sure. Anyways, okay, let's move on here. We need to generate some data. We have the kill count and the damage dealt. And level stats heroes, how does that work? Do I even use this? Hero ability. Oh, I see, that is for every hero combined. I think I need to do... Basically, this is the fun part that I like a lot about programming, guys. Now we get to define the data, how it looks. So, for example, I want to make a struct that is basically the hero performance or something. Hero performance, or let's call it hero stats. Or let's call it hero performance. A hero performance is how many kills he has. Float damage dealt in total. And then probably a list of abilities. Like that's another structure, I think. Struct ability performance or something. That is an ability ID. Oh, my man.
Am I so out of touch?
Thank you very much for subscribing, man. Twitch Primus.
Darvo_just subscribe.
Appreciate it, man. What about healing dealt, healing received? Damage taken? That will be in another iteration of this same version of this. I will add this over time. Let's first focus on damage. It's easier to think in smaller chunks like that. Ability ID and then the float damage dealt. And I mean, we can do a float healing done. Right, and we will need to figure out like a combination of all of these stats together, like in a kaugummi or something, a chewing gum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So guys, I haven't eaten in 18 hours or something, okay? I went to sleep very early yesterday at like 8 p.m. It's like, wait, 9, that's not true. 11 p.m. But I stopped eating at 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's actually 19 hours. Yeah. It's actually 19 hours. So it like basically everything that is in there just comes out right now in terms of like, you know how this is how it works. Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay. So basically this is your mouth and then it goes into your Magen in English. Okay. When you eat something. Right. Then you have like your nose here and here your lips. Man, I'm good. Holy. And then you have a chin, right? That's what it looks like. Man, I'm good. Okay, you eat something and then it's in here. And then it creates bubbles at some point to digest it. And these bubbles, they digest the food and then you burp sometimes. And the longer, like, yeah, so basically it's like the disappearing of the bubbles when you don't eat for a long time. That's what it also is like the that's when this gets empty. Magenknurren in English, that's when this is getting empty. No, that's just what it is. At least for me, it feels like that. You just eat bad? Yeah, but you get the same when you eat good too. It's the what is it called? The acid going away? Ability performance. So we have an array. Ability performance of max tier, upgrade tier, so only 4 abilities. So we have damage dealt and then the best performing abilities. Anything else, guys? Kills, damage dealt, and the best performing abilities? Do we need more? And then we need to have a list of performing heroes in the level state and save that. Thank you very much for following, Mr. TL. And that would be a long list, by the way. It's another one of these crazy things where we have an array of hero performance. I don't know. Let's say we only store the... Well, we need to keep track of everything, right? We kind of need to. Maybe also track the lifetime of it and then you can ratio it. What do you mean lifetime? For how long it's active, and then you can divide by the lifetime to see how much per second. How long it was alive. Is that how you say lifetime, or is it live time? F or V? Guys, F or V here? F. Yeah, okay, thank you. Max Heroes. Guys, Max Heroes is bad. Oh! Zoe is a... is... Man, that was close. Right, Zoe? That was close. She woke up and started climbing on the bed, and she can fall off the bed. We can put her on the floor in a second so she can crawl on the floor and have fun. But when she wakes up, she needs like a couple of seconds of just having someone around her. So we'll have to keep her around a little bit and close that. Don't need that anymore. Wait, no, this needs to be off. Oh no, I just turned it on again. Give me a sec. Magic damage versus physical damage. Damage taken, total cost of tangerine. I feel like I just want to do damage for now. Shit, I keep turning it on. Stop, turn it off. Okay. Zoe seems so nice and tense next to Cakez. Yeah, she looks much. I look like a terrible. I'm bad. Whatever you do. Okay, stop laughing. Okay. Okay, I think we'll just do performance. We'll keep that. We'll get a hero performance array. There we go. And then we need to keep track of it. So how do we do that? That is also kind of annoying. Oh yeah, of course. We need to find the hero ID. Oh, that's annoying. If a hero dies, I'm going to pack the array and then I lose my hero performance. So I'll probably just have to code it in a way. This is what I mean, guys. Let me see here. So right now, the way we design this is like this. We have two arrays. These are the heroes. They are slotted nicely next to each other. And the array is always packed. Okay. And then we have the performance here, which is it's the same size of the array. Like the same amount of slots is what we have. And when, let's say, a hero dies here, let's say it doesn't die there, but it dies in the middle. But I want to keep track of the stat. Maybe I need to put it in another list. I need to have two lists or something. Because essentially what I do in the game is I move the last hero into this slot, overwriting it. The data is lost. So I couldn't even draw the hero anymore. But I also don't want to copy the entire hero every frame into this list, because then I basically have the same heroes every time. So maybe right now the limitation is that if a hero dies, but then that sucks. You could lose a hero at the last level and then you don't know what stats the hero had. That hero doesn't deserve stats? No, he could be the best hero you had. And then he just dies and it's like his stats are still important. You need an identifier for the element hero in the collection. A way to key value would be... Yeah, like... I have an ID on each hero. Zoe, stop, please. That's my mic. I need the microphone, Zoe. I need the microphone. Okay? Stop. Stop, Zoe. Like, they can't hear that. Okay? Maybe she wants to crawl on the floor a little bit. Let me see. I need to put something on the floor that she likes. Like this. Oh. Oh. And then we can work and she can just stay on the floor and crawl on the floor and have fun there. Oh. Okay, perfect. Now we can... Like, that's the cool thing. The older your baby gets, the more freedom you kind of get, because they can play alone. Ne? If a dead hero ranks, put X over its head, its eyes. Yeah, we will. But the thing is, I want to store the items they used, and I want to store some more data, essentially. And so I suppose I need to, like, we need to, like, the, I think it is ID. What is it? UID? Hero ID, I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Struct entity. They have a UID. So I can figure out the ID of the hero, right? I know which one it is. Then you only need 3 to 5 slots for the best. Track if a hero less than the current best, deleted or not. If not, does Razor, the problem is, let's say we have 2 heroes that are competing with each other for the last slot. I need to still track both heroes because one could overtake the other. The moment I just lose, the moment I only store 4 heroes, I lose all of the data for the rest. So maybe, guys, maybe this stuff, the easiest would be to just put this stuff on every entity itself. So I just put it on the entity, I track it on each individual hero. I don't create another array. I just put the kills and damage dealt on each hero. And the array itself, the array of abilities could just include the damage dealt and healing done. And the moment a hero dies, I store information needed in a separate array that has all of the information about which hero it was. What the abilities were used for. I basically do a snapshot of the died entity in like another list of the hero. Can I ask why you never thought about keeping stats of Tangies before? Why did you not think you would need it later? Because it's just something that happens, man. Like, you can't think of the entire game before making the game. That's not how it works, bro. No one is smart enough to see the entire game before it comes to light. Like, that is just how it works, man. Nee. Oh nein, 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 nein. Du spielst nicht damit. No, 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 no. You're gonna make it fall on your head. No. No. No, 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 no. What stats are you tracking? Right now, damage, lifetime, and kills. And then for each ability too. You should add Twitch integration to name heroes after Twitch viewers. So you mean, like, what you mean is, when I spawn a unit internally, it chooses a name of Twitch viewers, and then it displays that name of the unit, but you have no control over what name that is. Complex database query. A complex database query. Yeah, sounds really good. Nothing to worry about. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. Let's just do this. So we'll put healing done and damage done. Struct ability data. We put this here. Might already have this. We don't. And then the ability performance is not needed. Kills, damage dealt, struct entity. Let's see. Do we have anything? Do we have this already? Something? No, but it's also not that much data. Wait, we already have kills. That's nice. Oh yeah, we already track kills, so that it just fits perfectly. And then we don't need the ability performance. It is all on the hero. So now what happens when a hero dies? Let's say a hero is dead. We probably want to keep track of some stuff for each hero. Or we just have an array of dead heroes. And we will keep track of the, or maybe a dead hero. We will keep track of the best 5, the top 5 heroes. No, we only need to keep track of the top 3 dead heroes. Because we only display 3 heroes. That's all we need to do. It's actually very simple. Damn, smart, bro. That's really smart, actually. Isn't that nice? Struct. Game state. Where? Here. Array. Entity. 3. Top. Dead heroes. There we go. I suppose if you track. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so top 3 heroes, and every hero itself thinks about what they do. So we got a good idea of what we want to do. Heraus, ich bin streaming. Maybe the Dead Heroes collection is the best if it isn't too much of a bad performance. Yeah, but we only need 3, so it's a good idea to keep Dead Heroes in the list. Yeah. And I think that's the easiest solution for now, and I think we should go with that because we have no idea about the performance. We don't know what actually the performance will if that actually impacts performance or not. We don't know. You know? So yeah. Anyways, guys, I didn't even manage to get a react today, but it is how it is. Guys, I have to leave. So essentially, well, it's gonna we have a visitor coming over, and after that my wife goes to visit her family as well. So I would have loved to stay on longer today. I'm sorry. I didn't manage to do it. I just got here. Hey Tims, my man. Hope you do good, bro. I'll try to upload some YouTube videos of the reacts I did if you want to watch that. You know, over the weekend. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think we've gotten a little... We didn't get much done, but the important part is we made progress and we cleared all of the questions. Now I can just implement it. And then there will also be a chest reward for the game. We'll see how we do that. Maybe it will just be an animated chest here in the middle. And then you click on it and it shows you like a pop-up of you can choose another item, something like that. There will definitely be a chest reward in here somewhere too. And maybe these will be centered. I'll try to think of a really cool way to make this look. And then by Monday, hopefully, if I get to it, we will have this menu completed and we can move on with the actual story of the game. Like we make more levels, we give each level unique enemies that spawn, and then we will slowly work on an endless level as well. For each endless levels for each biome. I'll try to do that. We'll see though, because that's a lot of work. Right, already we said goodbye and now it's awkward. Story, we need lore. Lore will be like, we will do lore like over time, I guess. But for now, what is more important is, why should you play the game? Why should you play the game? What is the incentive? Pakuru, thank you very much for following. That's what we need to work on. Okay. That's the important part. And the leaderboard is definitely one reason to play the game. I will rate Cakez. She rated us yesterday. I think. Did she? Maybe not. I forgot, but she raided us one of these days, for sure. To defend the Tangy village against the incoming of the great Saftpresse. Something like that, bro. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. You have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And by tomorrow, we're gonna make more progress and work on the game. Finish the game. Get the game into a playable state. Time to raid female cakes. I feel like that's Beleidigung in English. You know? Maybe you're being not nice to her. Just saying that. No, not to me, to her. I don't care. See you on Monday, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. On YouTube as well. Thank you guys for joining.